I want to welcome Eleanor Schrader. Her course is Architecture that Defines Major West Coast Cities. It will begin on May 15th. We welcome Eleanor zooming in from Southern California, where she has taught similar courses for Osher Lifelong Learning Institute. However, she is designing this course especially for ALL, starting with San Francisco and moving north in the coastal cities. She has had a long career as an educator in Santa Monica and has received a Distinguished Teaching Award from UCLA Extension. We are very pleased to welcome you, Eleanor.
Thank you so much. I am so excited to be teaching here. This has been such a wonderful journey over this past 2 years now that we've been stuck inside. Fortunately, I'll be able to get out a little bit now. But it's especially a pleasure to work with a crowd that's in their time frame, which I think is of the best of life, because I don't have to explain things like who the Beatles are and who Boy George is. And we've all traveled quite a bit. And so that makes it even richer for us to be able to look at some of these cities. So as Mishu mentioned, I'll be taking you through these 4 major West Coast cities, starting with San Francisco, and then moving northward to Portland, Seattle, and then Vancouver. Now, in each one of our classes, I'm going to give you an entire range of everything about how the city developed. So we'll start from the early Native American time frame and see how from there the early settlers came about, and then start to see the socio-political backdrop that began to develop in each one of these cities. And then we'll move from the growth of the city, or at that point it's the town, from the outpost now to a fully fledged metropolis. We'll be looking not only at the main characters who helped each one of the cities develop, but also the various architectural styles. So something interesting about here on the West Coast is that we do develop a little bit later than the East Coast cities do. As you know, we had many settlers on the East Coast, and many of them moved from the East Coast in the westward expansion over here to the West Coast. And so sometimes when a style was popular back east, it takes us a little bit longer. And then once the 20th century comes along, then we kind of catch up. So we have many different architectural styles, from early classical styles influenced by Greece and Rome, going into Victorian, and then early 20th century Art Deco, mid-century modern, and then on to the more contemporary buildings, postmodernism and modern. So I'll take you through the entire spectrum of how the city developed into the various architectural styles, and as I mentioned, talk about some of the socio-cultural backdrop of each one of these cities. So I really look forward to seeing all of you and telling you all about the cities that hopefully are very familiar to you. So thank you. I look forward to that.